We're someplace spooky.
We are. And it's
super spooky.
Happy Halloween, y'all.
Happy Halloween.
Halloweeny. We are someplace, I would say not very spooky, but also spooky.
Pretty spooky.
Spooky-ish.
No, it's not very spooky. It's spooky adjacent. There are spookies here.
Spooky's here.
There are definitely spirits in this home, but we love this place.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we, Raina?
We are at the Orting Manor in Orting, Washington.
In Orting, Washington.
And we have now investigated here twice, about to be a third time once we're done recording this. And
I think I'm going to see if we can bring my mother-in-law to
Definitely.
Show us how, actual paranormal teams.
Yeah, how they actually do it, where we're just
trying by the seat of our pants.
Using our little medium abilities and hoping for the best, But yeah, no, we're here. We love it here. So we decided we're doing, this will have passed by the time this airs, but the Orting Manor Masquerade Night. So we're just coming to get some more, I guess, evidence and see where we feel like is the most active here. So, but we did walk in, and one of the first things both of us were like, we had tingles on the top of our head that we both immediately felt.
I'm going to pull a card because I feel like we should.
Just rip it off the top?
Well, I already shuffled everything before. Okay. So, the Queen of Pentacles. Protective, generous, charming, intelligent, kind, truthful, and practical. Success and abundance. I'm
not mad about that. No. That is a fantastic one. Happy Halloween, you guys. We hope you, if you listen to us on Halloween, thank you for listening to us on your holiday.
Oh my gosh, the best night of the year.
It's so fun.
It's so good. It's just, the feels.
All the feels, the kids running around. I'm hopefully, I will be serving Jell-O shots and.
Don't let me make them.
I mean, okay. Or do.
Last year, hey, make these. I'm like, okay. I never made them before. I didn't know what the ratios were.
Well, Meg, no one was mad about it.
1-to-1, apparently.
1-to-1.
They still froze or jelloed.
They jelloed, and then everyone who came to the door was like, "Whoa, those are strong." And I was like,
"There were no complaints." Let's just say
zero
complaints.
There were no complaints. And I'm well known for it in our neighborhood, so I can't let people down.
Seriously, when people are trying, I'm like, "Oh, Raina, oh, who's that? Oh, she lives over here. The Jell-O shot lady."
Yes, the Jell-O shot lady. I'm happy to be known as that.
Oh, yeah, I'm the Halloween lady, or El Cucuy.
I'm sorry.
As the neighbors call me.
And what is that? Crazy white lady?
It's basically the boogeyman in Spanish.
Well, that makes sense. That adds up. I agree.
I'll take it.
All right. We both have jokes, apparently. We both said we got them. So mine is from our non-official official joke writer.
Okay.
Rupert. Okay. But they're, we were like, well, we all got some spooky jokes, so they better all come out. Mm-hmm. I mean, we could do them year round, but this is more fun. All right. What do condoms and coffins have in common?
What?
They're both full of stiffs.
Mine isn't like mine's not spooky.
Oh, okay.
But I have two.
Okay, but
go
for
the first one is what kind of pants does a witch wear?
What?
A paranormal pants.
Well, I have that same one, but it's what kind of pants do mediums wear?
Oh,
paranormal pants.
Paranormal
That's funny.
pants.
I have the same one. Mm-hmm. Okay, that was my next one, but okay.
What? Hang on. Okay. What does a glory hole and a police station have in common?
What?
It's coming from me.
I know, I'm dying.
They both take anonymous tips.
You've come so far. I'm so proud of you. That's a good one. I like that one a lot. Oh, God. Wait, I'm going to text that one. That was a solid 20 out of 10. Wait, what do
glory holes and police stations have in common?
I said glory homes, not holes. Yep.
Hello and welcome to Lunatic Soup, the podcast where we go into all things wild, weird, and unknown. We're your hosts, Meg.
And I'm Raina, ready to brew up some lunatic soup.
Let's go. It's this beautiful setting that we're in, this beautiful location.
It is. We've spent so much time here too. Like I've done so many photo shoots down here. Spent a ton of time. I was here for Jenna's wedding.
I love this building.
Yeah. You did many sessions here with me. Mm-hmm. Like I did family photos for you. You helped me set up. Mm-hmm. Like
that was fun. We decorated it all for Christmas. It was Christmas photos. Mm-hmm. And there was Christmas trees everywhere. And,
yep.
And it was crispy outside, and it was
delightful.
It's such a beautiful building. If you want to go back to last October, we did an episode on the Orting Manor, and we talked a little bit about the history of the building and what we uncovered here in our investigation.
Yeah. But like for those of you who haven't listened or don't remember or whatever, like basically this all started because I came out here with my friend Jenna to look at a wedding venue or for her wedding venue. And when I got here, my little medium alarm bells were going off, and I was like, there's something around here. Thingy went off. Then Meg came to help me with mini sessions here, and we both were like, that's going off. And then Mr. Boo Boo and I spent Jenna's wedding night here in one of the rooms upstairs, and had something trying to open our door all night, or just messing with the doorknob. But the energy that I felt during that time, I was like, yeah, there's something here. So then we ended up coming to investigate, and then now we've been back a few times.
We've been back a few times. We're going to come back a few more. We've become really lovely friends with Tiffany, who manages the property.
Yeah.
And
if anybody is ever looking for a amazing wedding venue in the Pacific Northwest, this is probably, I've photographed a lot of weddings around here. I love the people here. I love like everything you have access to. Like you have access to a ton of decorations, which is not normal. They have like the tables, the chairs, there's the inside, outside. It's just a beautiful wedding venue. So just a plug for Orting Manor. If you're looking for a wedding venue or even an event space, they do other than just weddings. So,
and just like look up Tiffany Thompson, because she not only does weddings here.
Oh, yeah, she has her own wedding planning.
But she does weddings at our other favorite spooky location.
Oh, Port Gamble.
Port Gamble.
Yeah.
Which we need to get our butts out there. So today, in honor of spooky season, we are doing one tree hard cider pumpkin because, let's be honest, it was in my refrigerator. So this is actually thanks to Jeff and Jenny Basilier. So they brought this when they came over for dinner the other night, and we ended up drinking other things.
Thanks,
so
Jeff and Jenny, we're not mad about it.
Not mad at all. And we got these really pretty flutes.
Yeah, we're going champagne flutes because, well, we don't have our sour slut cups, so we had to make do with what the Manor had. So we're not mad about that.
Not mad at all. And I mean, any excuse to drink from one of these things.
Yeah, I do love drinking from a champagne flute. Just don't.
Okay. I know what I'm doing. What, do you think I'm an amateur?
No, I don't actually. Wow, cider does not fizz as much as champagne.
Champagne.
The champs.
I still haven't drank. Let's go.
Oh, the champagne?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you need someone to help you with it, I can try.
So tonight we are going to talk about...
Oh, are you kidding? She tried to go. We haven't even tasted our cider yet.
Sorry.
Fuck. So this, yeah, you said one tree hard cider.
Yeah, we love one tree hard cider. It's pumpkin.
Pumpkin, 6.9%.
They did the beautiful Christmassy one last year.
The snow globe? Yeah. Okay, that one's a solid. Oh, that tastes so good.
Imagine that. Like
Fireball. Oh.
Or...
that
Fireball. Now you're supposed to do that with me.
Oh, sorry. I was just dancing. I was feeling it. That is so good. It's definitely on the sweeter side. This also might be really good with some like lemon in it, not lime, because I don't feel like lime and pumpkin goes together. But I feel like lemon might be good with it.
It's a really good.
It's a solid. This is a pumpkin.
It's a pumpkin, and it's you're right. It is on the sweeter side, but it's not like super like pumpkin spicy. It's more just pumpkin.
I mean, I taste the pumpkin and it's good. Yeah, it's not all the seasonings that might be in like a pumpkin pie, if you will.
Autumn time in the Northwest is pretty special. The changing colors of the leaves, the fresh smell of rain, a crispiness in the air, and dusted off beanies and puffy coats worn by all, and pumpkin everything.
I like it. Do you know?
It said on the bottle.
Okay, just real fast. Every time I say pumpkin pie, I cannot not think of one specific thing. Do you know? Do you remember? It has to do with fucking our kids were in a play, the pumpkin pie song.
Pumpkin pie.
Oh my god! It's like every time I say it now, that like comes into my head.
That's a terrible.
Isn't it horrible? Oh, I mean, they were great in it, but it was it was terrible.
It was a week. They had to be there every day after school until like 5 or 6 p.m.
Yeah, not fun. Her daughter was a stagehand. Mine was the evil stepmother. That is very accurate for who our children are.
Phenomenal.
She did great. All right, what are we talking about, Megan?
We are going to talk about the history of Halloween.
This is Halloween. Everybody make a scream. Trick or treat in the dead of night. I mean,
pretty good. We're not Marilyn Manson there or anything.
Marilyn Manson?
Sorry, I listened to the podcast today about the Manson family. I meant
the Manson family, like actual like
Wait.
Marilyn Manson, like
the singer.
Yeah. Well, he's like a rock. But why him? Of all the people.
Song.
He did?
Yeah.
Marilyn Manson did that song?
Yeah. Well, like, not the original one, but the one that we listened to in the car.
The guy who took out his ribs?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day.
And then I get confused with, the Manson family.
The Manson family or the Mendez brothers? Is that what you're thinking?
Manson family.
Manson family, like the murderer guy Manson. Yeah. Like Charles Manson. Charles Manson.
Yeah. I listened to a podcast on him today. So when you looked at me like that, I thought I got it wrong.
No, I just didn't realize Marilyn Manson did it. That's why I was like, why him?
The Menendez brothers are in the media, like in the world right now.
Yeah, very
because
very
of the
big
thing that just came out on Netflix, which I haven't watched.
I'm not going to watch it because
I think I'm gonna watch it
put them in a very negative light, and I feel like they have been through enough shit in their life. So
I don't think I know enough about that case.
It's fucked up if you dive into it. But we're not true crime, so we're not talking about that.
No, we are not. We're talking about other things.
That gives me the heebie-jeebies anyway, so let's not talk about that.
Mm-hmm. So this year, in the year of our Lord, 2024, the most celebrated day will be on Thursday, October 31st. And each year on the beloved October 31st, spooky bitches around the world come together to celebrate.
Did you say spooky bitches?
I did.
I love that.
I did. So today we typically celebrate with a family affair, trick-or-treating, dressing up, lots of candy, apparently Jell-O shots.
I mean, obviously.
That
should be a new staple, by the way.
But this is a new tradition. This is a new one.
No way.
Like a revamped way to celebrate an old tradition.
Weird.
That's never happened
We never
before.
do that in our... Yeah, no. That's unheard of.
Nope. So historically, Halloween dates back to the festival of Samhain, an ancient Celtic tradition. The Celts... I always get confused if it's Celt or Celts, but it's Celt.
For sure.
It's Celt.
I mean, don't ask me.
We have the Celtics.
Yeah.
But I looked this up, and it
says Celtic. You look at me as if I'm going to know this, which sometimes I do. Sometimes I do have knowledge. Occasionally.
You do.
Not in this. I don't know, but I trust you.
I'm doing my best, guys. I can do as much as the internet lets me research.
So it's Kenny Rogers?
Senny Rogers. John Denver.
Not John Denver's full of shit. It's going to be in every fucking episode now. Well, because
it was brought to our attention.
Also,
if we've talked about it so much, so now guess what? Guess what you get? You get it talked about all the time.
If you bring up West Virginia in this, I might lose my mind.
West Virginia.
Sing it, Meg.
No, I don't think. But I mean, there's still time
to sing.
No, to bring up West Virginia. So the Celts were a collection of tribes with origins in Europe. These tribes all shared similar language, belief, religion, culture, blah, blah, blah. It is believed that Celtic culture began around 1200 BC and spread throughout Western Europe, including the areas of Britain, Ireland, France, and Spain. Today, the Celtic legacy is prominent in Great Britain and Ireland, and some still even speak that ancient language. Have you ever heard it?
No.
Oh, it's wild.
Is it like with an Irish accent kind of thing, or is it?
Yeah, but it's completely different. Like you're not going to understand it.
Well,
but it's not like people who just have a really thick accent.
Mm-hmm. It's like an actual full on,
or like even Creole. Sometimes you can pick out words.
Right.
That's not this.
Interesting. Okay,
yeah.
Didn't even realize
really
that.
Pretty though, but my mouth can't make those sounds.
No, same. But Kinley was telling me that her teacher at school does Scottish and Irish accents all the time, and she was like comparing it to us doing it, and I was like, dead. I'm sure she was like, yeah, my mom does a podcast, and they do a Scottish accents all the time. It's called Lunatic Soup. You should listen to it.
And one of the co-hosts is a teacher here. You should. Do you know her? Do you know her name?
Do you know Megan Miller?
I mean, there's so many of us. So
I know.
It could be anybody. I could just deny it. It wasn't me. It was the other one.
I unfortunately cannot be denied.
No, you can't.
Dang it.
Wayna Wabanaki.
You stop that right now. It's a sensitive subject. It's a sore spot. You're just poking the bear. Megan. How dare you?
That was funny.
I might cry.
I made myself laugh there.
Childhood trauma, you guys.
So the existence of Celts was documented back from the 7th and 8th century BC by the Roman Empire. And as far as the Celtic religion, most of it was wiped out with the arrival of Saint Patrick.
Of course.
And Christianity in around 432 AD. Before then, most of the area was Celtic or Druid, and Catholicism was able to take over as a very dominant religion following the mass killing of those people.
Of course.
Shocker.
So yeah, killed them all, and then you're like, now do my religion.
Yeah, because St. Patrick got the snakes out of Ireland.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, that's like the thing.
No, I don't know.
There were no snakes. It was non-Christians.
Gotcha. That adds up.
Yeah.
Just gonna turn it on low volume and just see what it does. I just had that thought. I was like, I'm just gonna set it up. I might just set it up so I can kind of see it. Should I put it so I can see it, or put it back? We can both see it like that.
Yeah.
And just see. We're gonna, because after this, you guys, we are ghost hunting. I mean, investigate it. We are paranormal investigating.
We're gonna go see if we can have a conversation with some of the spirits. Now, fun fact: last night I could not sleep, and I just kept dreaming about this building. It's almost like I was in the building. I could see I was floating around inside the building, and there were many beings in here.
Which Meg does have that ability to be able to like go into like a house with something that is pretty cool. Like she'll be able to like kind of scan a house from the outside, which is awesome. And so I don't doubt for a second that that's what was going on.
But then a friend of my mother-in-law's, my friend too, messaged me today. It's like, hey, what's going on? And I told her what we were doing and about my dream. She goes, okay, that makes some sense because I had a dream and I was in this house. And it was weird because it was like all witchy and stuff with stuff everywhere. Like,
well,
because we're throwing the party here.
We are. So we have this app called the Necrophonic app, which anybody can buy it, and you can just be smart when you're using it. Don't like go and poke things that you don't want.
Don't poke the bear.
Don't poke the bear, and say please and thank you and be polite. But anyways, it is a great way to communicate with the other side, and you can just buy it for like $7 off of Google.
Hairs.
Not Google. Oh, it's talking, but I can't hear it. See, for some reason I thought it showed words, but it doesn't. So maybe I won't do it.
That was the other one.
Yeah.
The one that was
do I do it so we can hear it in case I have something to say?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see.
So you guys might hear something, and it's our ghost box.
I'm gonna leave my one ear out just because I can't hear on the side anyways. Okay.
So it'd be interesting. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead right now and invite the spirits to come on and talk with the podcast. And if you have anything to say, go ahead and say it.
Oh, okay. God damn it. Now it's gonna start talking. Now we're gonna have to. Maybe we'll have to stop because not do this because otherwise we're not gonna get through this episode.
Right. All right. I'm going to keep going. Yeah. One of the high holidays that the Celts would celebrate is Samhain. And this, I feel like there's a lot of voices coming through. Can you please help? All right, I'm going to be too distracted.
Yeah, me too. That's
okay.
We'll do that. We'll do that later.
We'll do that later. That's definitely going to come on out later. And that was an app that I was actually, when I went on an investigation with some people from a TV show that I can't think of the TV show. That's why I said it that way.
You mean the Unbinding that we?
No, it was other people, but they used that app.
Was it the one that I like?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
it was adjacent to them, but they were on different shows. So it was like, yeah. Anyway.
Anyways, doesn't matter.
Anyway,
but the people who actually ghost hunt were using that.
Yeah. I just can't think of their names right now. So Samhain is the day at the end of October, early November, and it was the end of summer and the harvest and the start of the cold, dark winter. And we talked about that in our Samhain episode last year. This time was associated with death and considered the new year for the courts of Celtic people, which I love that. Like a new year, new, like everything.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's good because you start out like kind of slow and like I'm personally like turning inward right now. I am hermiting it up.
Bitch, you and I have been turning inward for like 6 months. Like to the point where I feel like we didn't see each other all summer.
That's true.
It's like, but we live 2 blocks away and then, but we are still in communication all the time. But like, it's like, we just did not, we were homebodies this summer. We really were.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, there's a season for everything, you know?
It was believed that the night before this new year, the boundary between the world of the living and the dead became blurred, and the spirits of the dead could return to Earth. Not only the spirits of those who had died, but things, beings, creatures from other worlds as well. That's where you pique my interest.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's where I go,
I'm sorry, what? They're from the other side? From the other...
Another world.
They
were never human to begin with.
Dimension.
Bum, bum, bum.
It is wild when I do see like other mediums or like people who are like investigating, and they will be like asking the questions and have you ever been in human form, and they can say no. I was texting you last night about Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh yeah, I saw there were new episodes.
Okay, wild how much paranormal stuff is on there. Like absolutely wild. Like it went for 3 episodes in a row. One that I want to rewatch because I was like busy editing, so I was like half paying attention. But I think it was based in this area because they started talking about Seattle, and they started interacting with a ghost named Becky, but it ended up not being a ghost. It was something otherworldly, and it was fucked up. The other one was about the like cows in Florida being like killed, but there's no blood. It was like their spinal cords were removed. Their
interesting
crazy stuff. And then the one after that was Roswell, which we've done like a few things on, and it was talking about the main guy who like eventually spoke out about it, and it like talking to his family about how he realized that he
was with the daughters.
Yes, and he realized he was gonna die, and he was like, I'm not taking this to my grave.
Yeah,
and started speaking out, and she still says to this day he still had stuff that he didn't say. And so if you guys are Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix, so good.
I want to veer more into the extraterrestrial realm.
Yeah.
Like when we have Jeff on the show.
Would love, yeah.
Like that's what we're going to go into. And I'm just going to go ahead and schedule that.
Yeah.
Because
that's fine. No.
This man has so much in that donut.
I know. Like, his is not glazed.
His is not glazed.
It's like extra sprinkles.
Although this is going to get confusing because he does have this saying where you are like a donut because everything just
You've
goes
said
right
it. I hate it. I hate that saying. Ugh. No. But anyways.
Yeah.
All right.
So Samhain, as we have discussed in the past, is one of the 4 quarterly fire festivals, marking the midway point between fall equinox and winter solstice.
Okay.
Also known as my favorite time of year. Anywhere from Mabon until the winter solstice is my favorite time of year.
Yeah.
I just feel the most relaxed during this time. And then January comes and it's a, giant bucket of suck. And
giant bucket of suck. I like to kick it off with my birthday.
That part doesn't suck as long as I can go to Stimpy's with you.
Obviously, you can.
That was so...
minus the guy having a seizure and going into the tree.
Oh, that was a point of time in our life where every time we went out, something catastrophic happened to someone around us.
Yeah, so we're good now. Anyways, but yeah.
After all the harvests were completed, everyone would gather with a druid priest and light a community fire using a wheel that would cause friction and spark the flame. This wheel, as we have seen in many other pagan traditions, symbolizes the turning of the seasons. Each person in attendance would take a flame from the community fire and bring it back to their home and light the family hearth. If you were caught not participating in the events, it was said that you would be punished by the gods by illness or even death.
Okay.
Take the fire.
Always.
Just take the fire.
Take the fire.
What's it going to hurt?
Not a lot.
Okay,
well,
we're just
don't even. We don't need to rabbit hole.
Sometimes during these celebrations, they would wear costumes, usually putting on an animal head or skins, and try to tell each other's fortunes. Once the Roman Empire began to take over from around 443 AD, they tried to change Samhain to a couple different traditions. Obviously. They always try to change things. There was first Feralia, and it was celebrated a day, usually in late October, and was a somber day to think of those who have died the previous year. The second was to honor the Roman goddess of fruit and trees, Pomona. And she was celebrated with the symbol of the apple, which is also very much incorporated into the season and holiday this year. Bob for apples, apple harvest, all of that stuff. By the 9th century, Christianity had pretty much taken over all of the Celtic land, and now they had All Souls Day, which was celebrated on November 2nd, trying to replace all celebrations of the dead and ancient traditions with church-sanctioned holidays. Never happened before.
Nope.
It was celebrated pretty similarly to Samhain, with bonfires, parades, dressing up in costumes as saints, angels, and devils. All Saints' Day started being called All Hallows or All Hallowmas. The night before that, which was traditionally Samhain, became All Hallows Eve.
Oh.
Now we have Halloween.
Isn't it funny? Because I feel like we are always like taught, or not taught, but I guess it's like the rumor that it comes from like Hispanic culture of what we celebrate, which is like, Day of the Dead or whatever. You never heard that? I feel like growing up, that's all we ever heard.
Oh, no. I knew them as very two distinct different. I'm also from like... Completely. East Coast and West Coast are very different. I'm from another part of the world.
And we do have a lot of like Hispanic influence on this side, like a lot. So I'm not surprised that that's like, but I just think growing up, that's what Halloween came from, like their Day of the Dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, that really came from Catholicism.
Yeah.
That's where that came from. During the Middle Ages, things started to change and evolve more. During All Saints and All Souls Day celebrations, poor people would begin to visit the houses of wealthier families and receive pastries called soul cakes in exchange for promises to pray for the homeowner and their dead relatives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This became known as souling.
Souling.
Eventually, this practice was taken up by children who would go door to door asking for gifts such as money or food or booze.
I mean,
always
what's the there's the Christmas tradition, isn't there? Where you go
wassailing.
Yeah. Here we go, wassailing
among the leaves so green.
It's so
stupid shit. Christmas.
I mean,
tomorrow.
It's coming. She's almost here. Yeah. Was that you, Mariah? Where are you?
Do that TikTok though.
I know. I've seen it where it's like the wind.
It's out in the... We should do that at the market that we're doing.
Yeah, we should. Anyways, continue.
In Scotland and Ireland, children would start with the tradition known as guising.
Okay.
That's what they would call it. Guising.
Oh, yeah.
This was a tradition where they would dress up in costume and go door to door accepting household gifts. Instead of saying they would pray for the family of the dead, they would sing a song or tell a joke or recite a poem. This was called performing a trick before receiving their treat.
Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat.
Then there is Guy Fawkes Night or Bonfire Night in Scotland. And I actually know about this because I have a friend that lives in Scotland. This night commemorates the foiling of a gunpowder plot on November 5th, 1606. Remember the 5th of November. Guy Fawkes was executed for his role in the Catholic-led conspiracy to blow up England's Parliament building to remove King James I, who was a Protestant in power.
Damn.
To commemorate this night, children would wear masks and attend bonfires in early November, and they called these bonfires because they would burn effigies and symbolic symbols of the Catholic Pope. By the 19th century, children would walk through the street with effigies of Guy Fawkes on the evening of November 5th, asking a penny for Guy.
Okay.
You know when the election is this year?
On the 5th?
Mm-hmm. Remember the 5th of November.
I don't like it. That's so close. That makes me nauseous.
I'm going on a field trip with my daughter that day.
Where are you guys going?
Up to the hospital. It's for her medical detectives class.
Oh, very cool.
I'm actually really excited about it.
With the oldest one, obviously. Mm-hmm. That's fun.
So it's going to be a great day.
That day is just always full of,
I hate that.
I feel like I've never had it full of anxiety until the last.
Because it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It was just what it was. It didn't matter who won or lost. Nothing was. Things changed minorly, but not drastically.
Right. It was like, oh.
Okay. But we're all normal.
Now we're all on pins and needles all the time.
Ugh, I'll never forget being in Australia when the 2016 happened. Yeah, that was fucking rough. That was rough.
It's fine.
It's fine.
American colonies took over the tradition of Guy Fawkes Day, and in the mid-19th century, there was a huge influx of immigrants from the potato famine, and they brought their Celtic traditions over, which helped to really solidify Halloween.
Okay.
The 20th century came around, and Irish and Scottish communities began to bring their tradition of souling and guising to the new homes and communities, and by the late 1920s, because this is what we do here, pranks began to pop up on Halloween. Also known as Cabbage Night. Do you know what Cabbage Night is?
Mm-mm.
So Cabbage Night is a New England thing, and you basically go around the night before Halloween and just smash pumpkins, smash mailboxes.
Oh, sad.
Yeah. It's called Cabbage Night. In Canada, in the Great North, it's called Mischief Night.
Well, that sounds accurate.
I don't even know where Cabbage Night came from. Cabbage Night. It's just something I always grew up with knowing.
Cabbage Night.
So if you know what that is, you must be from the East Coast.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never heard. I mean, I know that that's something that people just do dumb things, but I don't know. I've never heard of that.
Oh, well, I mean, yay for me. I wrote down where it came from.
Oh, good job. I don't know where that came from. Look, I figured it out. Look, I did good research.
It was rotten cabbages and pranks that night.
Oh, okay. That makes Oh, God. How horrible is that?
could be because some towns used to pile all the leftover cabbages from the fields and light it into a bonfire the night before Halloween. And so.
And those stinky cabbages smell so bad.
And that is used around like New York City, northern New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts. And especially upstate New York and Vermont.
Well, that's
which is where I grew up.
That's definitely not us over here.
Where that accent came from, because that is definitely. It's more like, it would be more like a French. Like, I'm not even going to try.
But also that's offensive. Everything's redneck with us.
Everything's redneck.
Everything goes redneck.
Everything goes redneck.
Anytime we're trying to do an accent, it just takes us back.
It just goes redneck.
Just take us right back.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
And then Mischief Night is UK and
Canada.
North.
A.
A.
C-A-N-A-D-A.
There are others called Trick Night, Gate Night, Goosey Night, Devil's Night. I like Goosey Night.
Goosey Night's fun.
Goosey Night.
It means you're goosing around. I know. It reminds you of your child.
My child is a goose.
Yes.
During the Great Depression, pranks began to turn into vandalism and physical assault. Because of this, it is thought that the idea of community-based traditions began to pop up to keep kids safe while still having fun on the holiday. However, during World War II, sugar rationing began, so Halloween really slowed down during that time, at least as far as trick-or-treating went.
Yeah.
After World War II, like with many things, baby boom started and trick-or-treating took off and became a staple of the Halloween tradition.
And then it's all thanks to the candy companies.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun.
Suburbs began to be built because of the baby boom, and that was the perfect area for these new traditions. Candy companies no longer were rationed on sugar, so they wanted to cash in. They launched national advertising for Halloween to turn up sales, and guess what? It worked.
Dang.
It worked. Today, Americans spend about $3.1 billion on candy on Halloween, and is now the second largest commercial holiday.
Wild. I remember when I first moved to Australia, they did not trick or treat. That was not a thing. Only certain areas did, and they would be like, it's an American thing. We don't do that. And then as we lived there, because I lived there for 7 years, it got more and more popular. And now I see all of my friends taking their kids out trick-or-treating.
Everybody trick-or-treats.
Almost everybody. Yeah. But when we first it was not common. So like there'd be, certain houses that would say, okay, we'll put a balloon in front and you can trick-or-treat our house, but don't go to anybody's without, like in a neighborhood, they'd come together.
It's like the porch light.
But that was like when we were about to move. So that was like 2015 or Kinley was a baby. So maybe, 2012 anyways. But yeah, they were not big. You couldn't get Halloween decorations. I know I've talked about, I paid like stupid money for an orange pumpkin. Like I was like $50 for an orange pumpkin. It was outrageous.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Good segue. Because another tradition of Halloween is carving faces into vegetables.
What?
And this tradition began to become popular in Ireland and Scotland in the 1800s. Jack-o'-lanterns originated from, what is it? What did I call it last year?
I can't remember, but I know when you say it, I'm going to remember.
Well, it's Stingy Jack.
Yes. Oh, you called him Stingy Jack. I knew I just needed a little reminder. Stingy Jack.
I kept saying Stingy Jack, and you're like, it's Stingy Jack.
And then Mr. Boo Boo changed our group chat name
to Stingy Jack.
It's currently on Skittlebutt, but I'm sure after this, whatever episode's next, it'll change.
Our chat with Skittlebutt.
Yeah, we I don't know what airs when, but anyways, after this, well, it's gonna air after this, but yeah, we had one of my Aussie friends on, Sausage, who I was saying this to Tex when this was done, and I messaged him, and I was like, he is one of those people who I love and adore. Great time together, always. We drink a lot together. We have fun, but I've never seen him in his element. And he, has had a few different kinds of jobs since I've known him. But like when he was on the podcast talking about the paranormal and the Bigfoot, I was like, this is what that man needs to do for a living. Like he was super, like he knew what he was talking about. No, he really was. And I was like impressed.
He's going to be a commentator on the show.
If we can get him, we think we've convinced him.
We've got to convince him.
If you guys want more Sausage, well, once you hear the episode, you'll hear it eventually. Yeah. But in like the next couple weeks,
just a joy to talk to.
You guys just write in so we can show him, because I feel like that's how we got him on in the first place. There's a few of you guys asking if the crazy Australian was coming on. Not my husband, obviously. The other one who is crazier at times, but when it comes, he is way crazier.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I could tell you stories. But
please do.
But not on air. They're not airable. Are they a sausage? But he just was so super, like, I was impressed with his knowledge on all of it and his theories and everything. It was like really good conversation. It was like we were talking to an expert, and it was like, and
we were.
We were, but like, you know, I don't know that I realized how insanely knowledgeable he was on it. Like, I knew he loved it and talked a lot about it, but yeah, it was good. So I'm excited for you guys to hear that. It was a fun one.
It was good. So the legend of Stingy Jack started because, according to the story, Stingy Jack invited the devil to have a drink with him. And true to his name, Stingy Jack didn't want to pay for this drink. So he convinced the devil to turn himself into a coin that Jack used to buy the drinks. Once the devil did so, Jack decided to keep the money, turn himself into a coin. Oh, to turn the devil into the coin. Yeah, I read that funny. Once the devil did so, Jack decided to keep the money and put it into his pocket next to the silver cross that he also had in his pocket. And that prevented the devil from changing back into his original form.
Stingy Jack, you little asshole.
Jack eventually freed the devil under the condition that he would not bother Jack for 1 year, and that should Jack die, he would not claim his soul. The next year, Jack again tricked the devil into climbing into a tree to pick a piece of fruit. While he was up in the tree, Jack carved a sign of the cross into the tree's bark so the devil could not come down until the devil promised Jack not to bother him for 10 more years. Soon after, Jack died. As the legend goes, God would not allow such an unsavory figure into heaven.
Oh, dear.
And the devil, upset by the trick Jack had played on him and keeping his word not to claim his soul, would not allow Jack into hell. So he sent Jack off to wander the dark night with only a burning coal to light his way. Jack put the coal into a carved out turnip and has been roaming the earth ever since. The Irish began to refer to this ghostly figure as Jack of the Lantern or Turn.
Love that. That's so fun. I know. When you said it, like, I remember it from last year, but it's just like so fun to rehear that. Like, it's just so cool to hear what our traditions like
and it was
supposedly stem from.
Because they didn't have pumpkins. Pumpkins are a North American.
Oh, 1,000%. So they have some in Australia, but they're not the orange pumpkins. They're these they're called Kent pumpkins, and they're green. Yeah. Like the really thick ones. You can't. And we tried to carve those.
You can't carve them.
They're so thick you can't. There's like no.
They're a gourd.
They're a gourd.
They're a gourd.
They are a gourd. Oh my gourd.
Oh my gourd.
Oh my gourd. What did the Australian pumpkin exclaim in excitement? Oh my gourd.
In Europe in the 1800s, haunted and spooky attractions was already a very popular pastime. Marie Trousseau's Wax Museum in London featured a chamber of horrors, which was dedicated to decapitated figures from the French Revolution.
Oh, that's fun.
Mm-hmm. By 1915, a British amusement ride created one of the first haunted house attractions, and this featured shaking floors, flickering lights, and demonic screaming, as one does. Because of all the violence surrounding Halloween, parents decided to bring matters home and organize haunted houses or haunted trails to keep their children and communities safe, which we still do that today.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout its history, there have been some forms of costumes associated with ancient traditions, but it wasn't until the mid-20th century that costumes started to look the way that they do today. Back when communities were trying to get away from like violent pranks and wanted to really bring their traditions home, they started to really think of how can we do this in a more family-friendly way. I'm afraid I'm not loud enough.
I was worried. I pulled mine back because you were, yeah.
Costumes were not solely for Halloween. In the early 20th century, there were many holidays that wear costumes. New Year's, Valentine's, Easter all had some sort of attire, be it ball gowns or masquerades. Halloween was more geared towards the spooky and macabre. They were mostly homemade, and the goal for these costumes was not really to dress as someone else, but more to conceal one's identity with haunted or spooky themes.
Ooh.
I like it.
Me too.
Teens would dress up to disguise themselves from playing tricks, which that makes sense. They would range from harmless these pranks would range from throwing flowers at people, like harmless things, to more sinister, like stealing neighbors' fences or even stealing dead bodies and putting them in certain places around town.
That seems, a
lot. That's a lot.
Guys, that's a great idea.
It's stinky.
Why? But it just, stinky. That's like the least of my concerns.
Oh, that's where I'm like, that's going to smell.
But also, all of it. Why?
That's going to smell.
Well, yeah, it'll smell. And then then whoever you dug up is going to haunt you. And you don't even know who you dug up.
And then things happen to a body.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. Ew. Ooh.
All goes well for about a week. And then your coffin begins to leak.
Ew.
The worms crawling. The worms play no.
No, but that's why I'm getting cremated.
They eat your eyes. They eat your nose. They eat the jelly between your toes. No?
No. Continue.
I'm done. I said I wasn't going to sing.
Well, that was more of a rhyme.
It was a recitation.
Yes.
As Halloween started being geared more towards children, those themes started to emerge, like comic book characters or, Disney characters like Mickey Mouse or princesses, and it started moving away from the dark and spooky.
Mm-hmm.
By the 1950s, companies started mass producing costumes to dress kids up like mummies, clowns, or princesses again, whatever popular at the time.
It is funny to see like people back in the 50s because it was a lot of clowns. It was that like a lot of the same costumes.
Scary.
Oh yeah, it was fucking terrifying. It was not. We're nowadays like people go
all out.
Insanity. It's like so many different. I mean, we were at the Halloween store, the Spirit store, like 2 days ago on Sunday, and it's like wild to see how much like the different costumes from even like last year.
Yeah.
Like how much it changes every year.
A friend sent me this video of, how friends dress up as like cute costumes together that match.
Yeah.
Well, now she's like, what if we dressed up as our enemy's costume? So find out who's someone you really hate, like what they're dressing up as, and dress up as the arch enemy and dress up as the opposite.
Don't fuck someone up.
I like it.
I like it too.
I like it. By the 1970s, rubber masks were becoming very popular. Think President Nixon.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Animals.
Oh yeah.
Things like that. The 80s brought the 80s.
The 80s.
That came out of nowhere.
The 80s. I don't know anyone born in the 80s.
I don't know anyone born in the 80s.
Wasn't me.
It was me.
It was me. It is I.
As dirt.
You almost missed it. Almost.
But I didn't.
You didn't.
Early 88.
I just have to give you a hard time.
I'm younger than you, old lady.
Okay, Lucy.
The 80s brought more serial killer and gruesome themes because of slasher flicks.
And because, if fucking shit started happening because people got more fucked up over time.
Oh, and we just keep getting more and more and more and more and more.
Why do the fruit flies find us everywhere?
Every freaking where we go. Guys, do fruit flies mean something?
Can you guys, anybody who knows this stuff, we could just Google it, I'm sure, but I don't want to know.
The 90s is when more sexy costumes began to pop up. Think nurses and doctors. It is also when current event themes became popular. The year of the O.J. Simpson trials, costume shops sold out of Simpson masks.
I remember my dad coming through the door in an O.J. Simpson mask. Oh,
really?
Yes, I remember, and it scared the shit out of us. I recall that.
You don't like it?
Mm-hmm.
In the 1980s, things moved towards more communities to keep things safe. A new scary theme emerged: poisoned Halloween candy.
I recall that.
The most famous case was in 1974. A Texas man named Ronald O'Brien gave cyanide-laced pixie sticks to 5 children, including his own son. None of the other kids ate it, but his son did and died shortly after. What the fuck? In the 80s, there was a string of Tylenol poisoning where Tylenol was laced with cyanide and killed multiple people. And this case was never solved. That freaking terrifies me.
Yeah.
And the 80s is when this became the most hysteria, was the razor blades in apples.
Yes.
But most of this was just that hysteria. That isn't to say that things haven't happened. In 1964, for example, there was a woman in New York named Helen, I believe it's pronounced File, and she was arrested for handing out ant poison in dog biscuits to kids. She claimed she was joking and gave them to kids who seemed too old to be trick-or-treating, and thankfully no children were poisoned. You know what? If I have a group of 16, 17-year-olds come to my door, I'm going to give them freaking candy because they are there having fun and not out doing something stupid.
I just also don't understand that people are like, you're too old for trick-or-treating. It's like, what, too old to go to the store and get candy? Like, I realize that, like, people think it as like a little kid thing, but like,
anybody
who
who comes to my door is getting candy.
Same. I don't care.
I don't care if you're 90 years old.
And then if you're over 21, you get a Jell-O shot. Under 21, candy. But like, I don't give a fuck.
Or
like, if
you're me in the back of your house eating the Jell-O shots.
With that too. I mean, it's a 1 for 1. 1 for 1. Just kidding. I would die.
Hand one out. Take one. Hand one out.
Do you know how disappointing it is when I like am at the door and I'm like, do any parents want Jell-O shots? And they're like, no, thank you. And I'm like, well, you're no fucking fun. I hate it when they say that. I'm like, me, go.
I never had a Jell-O shot.
Play in the road.
Obviously.
I'm not surprised.
There was also a story over in Japan of a crime ring called The Mystery Man with 21 Faces who blackmailed Take that back.
Mm-hmm.
There was also a story over in Japan of a crime ring called Mystery Man with 21 Faces, who blackmailed Japanese candy companies, threatening to lace their candy if they didn't pay a large ransom. The company pulled all the candy from the shelves only to find that nothing was laced. And because of this threat of poison candy, communities began the tradition of trunk or treating or Halloween tailgating. And this was to create more control and safety for children.
I mean, it is when you really think about it that you just let your kids run willy-nilly to random people's houses taking candy from there. When you actually think about it, like it's one of those things where you're like, huh. I mean, I can see how nowadays, especially, it's not that safe, but at the same time. Do you inspect every piece of candy? No.
I should.
I remember going through a phase where, we're already at 50 minutes. I feel like we're... Okay, yeah.
Okay. No, I don't. I mean, I look over it.
Yeah. Do you remember? So the razor blades thing happened, but do you remember it was like also needles in candy for a while? That was another thing. That was at least in our area. I remember that because I remember my parents having to check candy.
I remember my parents checking our candy.
But I mean, my favorite is like over the last couple of years of people being like, watch out, they're going to put drugs in your candy, which maybe, okay, the fentanyl thing.
Fentanyl.
But before that, it was edibles. And all the stoners, not me, not I, said the fly, are like, who the fuck would be giving out edibles to kids? Those are expensive.
Fentanyl because you want to sell it. You're not going to be giving it out.
Well, that's all of that. It's like no one's doing that. Like unless it's like dumb kids passing shit out at school, like that.
No, I mean, I've definitely told my kids if somebody gives you something that looks like a Smartie, don't
eat it. Yeah, but it's just like no one. I'm not giving children edibles. That shit's expensive. It came from the depths of your soul. It was just emerging.
Feel it.
Just was like
bleh.
I love that. Love it. But yeah, I always find that amusing. Like no one's trying to get your kids stoned, okay?
No.
We're not doing that.
No. Trying to get yourself stoned.
Exactly. Wouldn't share that with children. That's rude.
You know what is also very interesting is a lot of people say that you shouldn't celebrate Halloween. You shouldn't go trick-or-treating.
Why?
Because it's the devil. It's the devil. It is a pagan. No, you took over it. I mean, all of these traditions that we have right now, they're because Christianity changed the holiday.
Yeah. So
you're saying not to celebrate your own religion. I mean, you do you. I don't care.
It's because people don't research their own religion and they just speak bullshit.
Yeah. You speak the bullshit.
I don't know what that's from, but accurate. Yes.
What We Do in the Shadows, like one of the best shows ever.
No idea.
Best movies ever, too.
No idea.
New Zealand, your people. Oh.
Offensive for me because I'm American, number one. Number two, none of these people are sheep fanciers over in Australia. That's a New Zealand thing. That's a Kiwi thing.
Sheep fanciers.
Just kidding. Any Kiwis listening? There's a lot of sheep over there. Oh yeah, I know.
Sheep fancier.
Sheep fancier. Always a good one. Never gets old.
What are they called? New Zealanders? I do love New Zealanders.
Yeah, they're Kiwis.
Kiwis?
Kiwis. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The few that I've met have been very lovely.
Yeah,
people.
we have a really good friend from the same camp Tex and I went to, and he's a Kiwi, and he's a wonderful guy. His nickname is Yogi, though, which honestly I think came from New Zealand. I don't think it came from camp, but
Yogi.
Okay. Not his real name. His real name's Daniel. Obviously. But yeah, he lives here in Seattle, and yeah.
The craziest part of talking to Snickerdoodle on the thing that we did was
porridge.
You are the one that's changing it. You say something different every
because
time.
He has like 27 different names.
Yeah, and so I can't just pull one out of my ass and that's what it is?
Nope, cannot be a Snickerdoodle is a cookie. He is a sausage. Sausage rhymes with porridge-ish.
So bacon, maple syrup,
bacon
molasses,
could work.
All of those things are fair game.
No idea. I need to ask him how he got the name porridge because I actually don't know that, but I know that
I feel like oatmeal should be cream of wheat,
if you will. What they call it something else there too. Anyways, continue. What are we talking about? Other than that,
the shock of because you kept whenever you said Tex, you would correct yourself to Tom. I'm like, who?
That is Mr. Boo Boo's.
Hey, Boo Boo.
Oh, and Yogi there. Oh, that's funny. I'll tell him that the next time I see him. Yeah, here's the thing. Well, his real name is, oh God, is he going to kill me?
I'll say it.
Thomas Owen Edmonds.
You said the name.
And so his real name is Thomas, Thomas, Tommy. So that's what they call him, Tommy.
Tommy boy.
And then and then Sausage calls him Manos. Manos is what he calls him.
Dugong. He did say Manos.
Manos, yeah, because I was like, where does Manos come from? And he's like, from Edmonds, and then it went from Edmonds to
obviously,
all the things. Dugong is because we've said this before. Friend lost a watch and he dove down to get it, and he was like a giant sea manatee or a dugong, if you will.
A dugong.
So that's
a manatee and a dugong are two completely different animals.
Yes,
but
are they really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll learn something new.
But I mean, they're related.
Oh, okay.
They're related.
Like same but different.
Same but different.
Okay, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. But that's like his sausages.
Like sausage and porridge, if you will.
Yeah, exactly. But Sausage's brother Danny calls Tex Dugwan because when Tex had his bachelor party, they got shirts made that said Dugong on it, and the place misprinted it and it said Dugwan, so now they call him Dugwan. So anyways, it's a morphing of names. It's what always happens in Australia. Like takes something and it just like, it's kind of like how you name your pets and then it gets morphed into nicknames. I swear to God, that's what happens in Australia.
I want a name.
Okay. Didn't we tell Sausage that?
I just let that out there, and now the universe is going to come back with something.
It's going to give it to you.
Probably inappropriate.
Yeah, most likely, but here we are. Just like Jessifer. Like Jessifer really just came to us.
That really just came to us.
It really did.
Because the child thought that I whispered a different name that a friend was naming their baby. What? Jessifer?
Thought it was the name was Harper, but she thought it was Jessifer.
And then it was one of those things like when we got the name Lunatic Soup, we looked at each other.
No, that wasn't it. No, that's not what happened. I put it right here in the glazed donut, and then I waited till we recorded, and I was like, because it happened right before we recorded.
Not more than a sprinkle, maybe like a little piece of nougat.
I mean, there was something solid on there. If you go to Legendary Donut over there, they got some maple ones with bacon on top. That's what I would like to think. When I have those good moments, that's what I like to think of this old donut up here. Bacon. They call it the Oprah.
Do they really?
It's the Oprah donut. Okay. And it's like maple with bacon. It's really good.
I mean, they have those like in Portland at Voodoo.
They have them there too. But but that's whenever I think of like when I'm really, when this donut
slice of bacon.
Really, I got, it's like not just like sprinkles.
A crumble, a bacon bit. A bacon bit.
It's meaty.
It's meaty.
It's got some good things going on in the upstairs. Mm-hmm. Not just glaze.
And it's Jessifer.
And then there's Jessifer.
Jessifer. Which, you know what? Felicia and Jessifer hasn't come out real last lately.
I feel like the next time we record, we need to, because we might happen to have some mullet wigs, and I feel like we should record a whole session with the mullet wigs and pit vipers on.
Oh man,
knock it out of the park.
I'm not gonna lie, I had this whole plan today that I wanted to do, but then work and all that stuff, and you didn't end up coming home with your sister who had to evacuate and all that.
Oh yeah, my sister had to evacuate. Oh dear. Oh no. She had to evacuate Tampa. She was in like the must evacuate zone. Like this will have passed by the time this airs, but it was a little bit scary, but my mom got her on the first, like one of the first flights of the day, and then after that a bunch of flights got canceled, and she made it out by like the skin of her teeth. Like
she did. But I had this plan of going into your house, grabbing the wig, and sitting out in the car with
I love that so much. I would have loved for you to find that wig the last time.
Like when we were...
Yeah, but the kids started playing with it, so I had to hide them from them. Oh. You would have been looking all over the place. Yeah.
I would have asked before I went into your house. I didn't even go into your house when I say, hey, I'm on my way over.
I wouldn't have cared. Truly wouldn't have cared. Wouldn't have given a fuck. Just say hi to my dog. Jay and the Bears, Jandy Bobandies. But yes, we've said this, but I really do think we need to, like, when, I don't know, Meg, why do I feel like we need a West Virginia episode? Haunts West Virginia, we do it with mullet wigs. Is that messed up? What's in West Virginia?
Oh my God.
Not bad way, like as in, is it like, are there accents there? Like Southern accents? No, not so much. That face you're giving me says no.
That face says yes.
Oh, well then,
that face says, where do you think they come from?
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. And we've talked about the fucked upness of West Virginia. There's something going on there.
I think it's in the soil.
It's the soil and maybe some whales out there. There might be some whales too.
I said whales, and I'm like, why are there whales on
whale's
land?
Vagina?
I knew that was coming.
Yep. No, a well.
Well.
Speaking of, that's a pump.
That's a pump! That's why this place is haunted. There's a well on the grounds of Orting Manor. We just looked outside, and there's a whole well.
What are the chances that I said that and I just realized that's right there? There's no such thing as coincidences, y'all.
Freaking good, because it just happened.
Well, I know, but like that we've sat here this whole time. I was looking out this window half the time and I never even noticed there's a well pump there.
There's a well pump.
But our theory on the fucking wells are messed up and make haunted places. So now we got to find out where on the property the well is. When we stop this,
I'm pretty sure it's underneath the well pump.
But isn't there usually like a hole in the bucket, dear Eliza? Like a whole opening? Because things go down it? No? It's just underwater? I mean, under the land?
This is serendipitous. There's this whole thing going on at my daughter's school right now.
Okay.
One of her favorite teachers was talking about well water and how well water is so much better. And she grew up with well water. And my daughter goes, "What? You had to go take a bucket out every day?
Yeah.
And get water?"
I mean,
the teacher started dying, laughing, like, "No, that's an old-fashioned well. Nobody thinks of it that way." And it was this whole huge thing. And then my daughter comes to me and goes, "Mom, when you think of a well, what do you think of?" I'm like, "You mean like a bucket?" And you do.
Yeah.
So the teacher came to me, was like, "You got to hear what Mia said."
And you're like,
and she goes, "Like a well." And I said, "Well, Mia already told me this, and you know what I said?
Same
like
thing?
a bucket."
Same thing?
No, but that's the pump.
I know, but I saw it coming. I could see the lights. All I'm saying is that if there is a well pump there, that at one point there was a well opening. Because that's a more modern... Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like they probably replaced it with that.
Oh, so they closed the hole for the well and put that in instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should take the EMF reader out and see what energy that brings up, just to see.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
I know. She's got... Look at the bacon on this donut over here.
It's a very bacony donut.
It is. You're
Yes.
fine.
Lucy
It is every time.
Lucy comes home. Are you recording tonight? Yeah. Okay, so it's orange chicken.
But you can have some tacos.
I'm gonna order my own tacos. I'm gonna freaking tacos.
You can get your own fucking taco box.
I might just turn off my location and say it's gonna be a long night.
Nobody has to know.
Nobody has.
They already inquired about getting Kinley a ride in the morning with Kyla, so that I'm not driving.
Perfect.
Anyways,
so you guys, how are you spending your Halloween? We are planning on Jello shots, and I just invited myself on that.
I mean, wait, do you really need an invitation? Do you honestly feel like you need an invitation?
I mean, at this point, no.
Yeah, you better not.
I'm pretty sure either of us could just show up at each other's house and it'd be like, okay,
let's go. But if anybody is in our area and knows where I live, please come for a Jello shot.
That's ballsy.
I mean, who knows me? Like, not if you don't know me. Well, I mean, you can still trick or treat at my door. I'll give you a Jello shot. Don't come into my house,
no,
but,
but
trick or treat. I give it to random people. Yes, you can come in. Yeah. But yeah, we're doing that, and I hope you guys are having a fun, safe Halloween.
And you know what? This might be like the day. This might be the day, and then tomorrow, spooky season is a way of life. It is. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like I am freaking crazy.
You're not crazy. It's just because it's you, and I love that for you. It is your way of life.
Every day is spooky season. Spooky season is a feeling that you carry with you
year round.
I
love that. Mm-hmm. I love that for you.
Mm-hmm. Don't say that shit.
I love it for you. I know. I know. I apologize. But I am a spooky season when it's spooky season. I mean, I appreciate the spookiness all the time.
We can make everything spooky. Wait till you hear our Christmas episode.
You always fuck up Christmas for me, goddammit.
Oh, just wait. I had to buy a book. To really deep dive into Yuletide monsters. And there's enough for 2 episodes. So guess what next year's is done?
Yeah. It's not my favorite.
I love it.
You mess up my favorite holiday.
I love it. Oh, side note.
Good Lord, Jandis.
I learned that there's a school mascot in the East Coast, the Sleepy Hollow.
I saw you post about it.
I told my husband, we were laying in bed, and it came across Instagram or whatever, and it was the Headless Horseman riding and all of the sports people.
Like the football players. It was for like the homecoming. It was you guys, it was for the homecoming game, and it was the Headless Horseman was leading all the football players in. It was you guys. It was really fucking cool.
And so I said to my husband, I'm like, 1, we need to move to Sleepy Hollow, which I'm always shooting for that. 2, I need to learn to ride a horse.
I can ride a horse.
I have ridden
a
horse.
Well, then you're fine.
It's
not comfortable.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah. It's not great. It's not good time.
You're walking a little funny.
That's what they say. It is what they say. I'm not making a joke. It's true. That's what they say.
To record our Halloween episode.
Yes. And now we're going to go investigate. So,
we're going to go out to that well.
I'm excited. We'll do that when it's darker out. Or no?
Now.
Why?
I don't know. It doesn't have to be.
It's still gonna be lit up.
I just said spooky is all the time. It doesn't need to be light or dark or whatever.
I'm just more like, okay, fine. We'll do it whenever. I don't care. I'm not even going to argue with you on this. Let's go do it, Megan.
Let's go. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Another wonderful spooky season.
A wonderful spooky season. We love it. We love you guys. We love all of the fun interactions we've gotten. So many events between recording right now and when Halloween actually is that are fun and exciting for us.
Go us for being all like backlogged on episodes.
I know. Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us. Look at us. But also, but we still we haven't done the Orting Manor event. We haven't done the haunted...
The night market.
Yeah, the night market. Yeah. But those are things that are coming up for us that we haven't done. But it's like, I already know they're going to go well because we just have the best time when we're doing that kind of shit. So it's like, I can't wait. But I mean, it was so good. I mean, it went really well. So thank you to everybody who came out.
Man.
Thank you to everyone who came out to the Orting Manor and met us. Thank you to everyone who came out to the night markets and told us stories.
And happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
The best day. The best night. The best season.
All Hallows Eve.
That was a truck.
The what?
I heard a truck.
Oh, yeah. There are trucks.
All right. We're going to go look for some ghosties.
We're going to go talk to them. Not look for them. We know they're here.
Yeah. Well, they are here.
Yeah, there's someone keeps peering down. This whole time I kept seeing something right there. Kept waiting to see if that cat ball was going to go off. We put a cat ball on the stairs in front of us while we're recording and didn't get anything yet. There's time.
Thank you, Tiffany, for letting us record here and letting us investigate here multiple times. And I'm sure we're going to have many more times here in the future.
Yeah.
And for this, that, the other thing. And,
you guys, you can find us on all the social medias. We haven't done this for a while. Said this. We've stopped saying this.
Did we?
Yeah, we've stopped saying this. I've noticed. But you can find us on all the social medias at Lunatic Soup Podcast. Everywhere.
Lunatic Soup Podcast at gmail.com.
And on the YouTube's Lunatic Soup Podcast. And, if you want to tell us any stories, if you want to
send us a joke.
We love that. We got a cider recommendation from an amazing listener that I ended up finding. Like, they sent it to us and it was 2 days or the day after even they had sent us this message. And I walked into a brewery and the cider that they had told us to try was on. I bought it. We haven't had it yet. Okay. But we haven't drunk it yet.
Okay.
But we will. And because it was really good. I can't even remember what it was right now. My brain's not braining. There's no bacon on the donut at the moment. But yeah, it was fun. We always love when people send us cider recommendations and jokes. So all the above. So send them in, y'all.
Just come on to the socials. Say hi to us. We really enjoy that. We love when you guys say hi. We love talking to you guys. We love building those relationships. So let's just make the spooky world spookier.
Let's do it together.
All right, happy Halloween, guys. And remember, in this crazy world,
it's good to be a lunatic.
Bye.
Happy Halloween!